Hi guys, today we are going to be talking about why your friends don't patronize you in your business. I've had this in my mind for a while and I just felt like talking about it today. So if this is something you might be interested in watching, hit that like button right now and let's get right into today's video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing, and as you can already see from the title, I'm really excited about this particular video. So one thing I would like to tell you before we get started is that by discussing this, you don't want to like carry anybody in mind. This is just a general thing that we all do. So I just think we need to make conscious efforts to as in like call our attention to it. Most times you do some things but you don't really know you're doing it until your attention is called to it. So in this recent era of entrepreneurs, everybody is now a business owner, everybody is their own bosses and everything. Everybody is doing one or two business, and thankfully and thanks to social media, it has really helped a lot of us to like grow really fast as an entrepreneur, as a small business owners and all that. So most times we tend to get angry that our friends are not patronizing us, or so many things that has to do with your friends not patronizing you or not supporting your business and all that. Most times when your friends don't support you, or you don't really get the support or patronage you expect from your friend, you get disappointed and all that. And this is the reason why. This is why I think you get disappointed when these things happen and you feel really bad about it. I'm going to put a timestamp on this video, so in case you just want to skip through, just check this description. The timestamps will be there on each thing I'm going to be talking about. Okay, first thing is starting a business with friends in mind. Now, like I said earlier, everybody wants to be their own bosses, everybody wants to start their own businesses, and then you start up a business and in your mind, okay, fine, everybody the first set of people you start advertising to would always be your friends, which is normal. But there are some people that just have only their friend as their sole customers in mind. Okay, let me take this scenario that you want to start selling babies clothes and you have a lot of friends, you're married, you have a lot of friends with children, with kids, and in your mind you'll be like, okay, I want to start babies clothes, and someone asks you, why do you want to start selling baby things? Because I have a lot of friends that have children. Does that even make sense? It doesn't. You have a lot of friends that have children doesn't mean they will want to buy what you're selling. I mean, you can't force people to buy things from you just because they are your friends. No. So the reason why most people get disappointed or feel that their friends are not supporting them, first reason is because you open your business with your friends in mind. So what I would say is, do not open business with your friends in mind. Don't open the business with the plan to sell your business to your products or services to only your friends, which brings me to the next point, which is your friends are not your target audience. When you're opening a business, that is the main reason why before you start up a business, you want to do research. You want to know all about the business. You want to know the people that will be interested in any product or services that you're rendering. You want to know the kind of people that will want that. So that is when you need to do your buyer persona. Is mainly knowing your target audience, the kind of people they are, female, male, their gender, their location, where they reside, their age range. You want to know all this about the business and the platforms you're going to be using to capture all this your target audience. So your friends are not your target audience. When you have your friends as your target audience, as your sole customers in mind, then you will get disappointed. You get disappointed when they don't personalize you. That's just it. So always do a research before starting up any business, or if you're currently running a business, you might want to revisit your analytics, revisit the kind of business you do, go through, if you're the one that use everybody uses social media as their advertising platform now, you want to check your target on there, the kind of people that relates with your content, the kind of people that engage with what you're selling, and you will be able to create your target audience. Don't always have your what's it called, your friends as your target audience. That is when you get disappointed. You feel bad that they are not patronizing you. No, they are not your target audience. What you're even selling might not really appeal to them. If I'm the type that I don't like to well, let's say I don't like eating papaya, I don't like eating papaya, and my friend is selling papaya, I won't buy the papaya because I don't like it. I won't buy the papaya from you because I want to patronize you. I'm not that kind of person. Some people are, they might say, let me just patronize my friend because I want to support their business. No, my kind of person, I won't buy that papaya from you because I won't eat it. So the essence of you selling a product or rendering a service is to see that you want to meet someone's need, right? The essence of it all is because you want to meet someone's need. Now, I don't like papaya, I don't eat papaya, and I come to you, or you tell me buy it so that at least you're supporting me. It will show that you're supporting me because I'm buying it. But then I buy it from you and I throw it away. You didn't meet any need. There was no, the end result, or how will I put it now? The end meet of that particular service or product you're selling was not met because the person did not even need it. So the thing I can do is to probably share your product with other people that likes to eat papaya. I have friends that like to eat papaya. I'll tell them, oh, I have this friend that sells papaya, buy from her. She buy from him, buy from her. I know she sells very good papaya. So I can market your service or product to others. Doesn't necessarily mean that I will use it or I should buy it because it's not something I need. Next is entitlement and high expectation. I think I've mentioned it a few times while I'm talking about other reasons. I'm selling this thing, why did she not buy from me? For me, I think it's their choice. They buy from whoever they want to buy. You shouldn't feel bad. Now, if you have not started the business with your friends as your target audience, with your friends in mind, I know that this wouldn't get to you at all because you know your friends have their own mind, is their money, they can buy from anywhere they want to buy from. I don't know if what I just said makes sense. There are another set of people that even if I buy this pouch from them because they are selling, and then I see somewhere else that I see another one that I like, I buy from them, they still want me to, they still get angry because they would have preferred I told them, I want this type to get it for me. So I think that spirit of entitlement, expectations, high expectation is something that maybe when you have it as a business owner, it affects you when your friends buy things, same product or service that you're rendering, they do it elsewhere. It gets to you because you have that entitlement. She's my friend, she's only supposed to patronize me. Which brings me to my next point. Your friend have other friends. For example, now I sell hair, and then my friend that doesn't sell hair, maybe my close friend or not so close friend, but they are my friends, they also have other friends that sells hair. Now when my friend now goes to her other friend to buy hair, I get angry. It does not make sense. That doesn't make sense at all, because Of course, the way your friend patronizes you, your friend also wants to patronize another person, if you get what I mean. So most times what I do is, when I see my friend wearing a hair, of course I know you didn't buy this hair from me, I don't go asking you, where did you buy this hair? I only tell you, oh, this hair is beautiful, this hair is nice, and we appreciate the hair to the core. And then I'm not the type that will be so quick to tell you that this hair self is not good, or you start rubbishing the product your friend bought from someone else because it was not bought from you. It doesn't make sense. So most times your friends, they buy things from other people, same thing you're selling, and then when they come to you with it, you tend to talk down on that particular thing, except of course it's true that product is really bad, and there's a way you even put it, not in a way that you really spoil someone else's business, or you allow them to be the one to tell you that, I see the hair I bought from so place, this hair has so thing. And then as a friend, most times what I do is, maybe it's because it's like this, okay, why not treat it this way, it might come out this way. But I'm not about to spoil some other person's business because that thing was not bought from me. I do it with even customers that are not friends. Talk more of people that are my friends. I will not start spoiling your whatever thing, because first of all, it will hurt you that you bought something that is not very good, and then next again, it will also spoil the next person's reputation, which is not, it's of no use. I don't gain anything from it, so why should I do that? So that's another thing. Your friends have friends, they buy from other friends too, so you don't get angry when your friends buy from their other friends, possibly people that are even patronizing them too. And even my sister buys hairs from other vendors, and I don't get angry. I only tell her, it's fine, it's this one, it's on this. I will even wear it. I remember my sister had one hair like that. She bought somewhere in Abuja. Immediately I got to Abuja, I saw the hair, I liked it. That was the only hair I wore throughout my stay in Abuja. So I won't go and start asking now, why did you go and buy this hair somewhere else? If I don't have it, you would have told me to bring it for you. Something like that does not even make sense. Next thing is competition. Like, let's say two friends does the same kind of business. You both sell pineapple, for example. I know I'm using weird examples, but you get it. So let's say two friends sell the same pineapple, and then you guys have friends, especially group friends, and you know the dramas that usually comes with group friendship. Let's say friend A and friend C are friend A and friend C are selling pineapple each. They both sell the same type of pineapple, and then your group of friends, all the other alphabet, let's say friend D now comes to friend A to buy pineapple. Then friend C will start getting angry that friend D did not buy from her but bought from the other friend, and you all are group friends. Does not even make sense. So you now start creating competition between each other instead of support. It should be support, not competition. I mean, there are so many people that I know that does the same kind of business that I do, that once I don't have anything, I call them, do you have this thing? I have somebody that needs it urgently, can you deliver? I might not want to give your contact to my customer, rather I will collect it from you and deliver to my customer. Yes, I'm protecting my own customer. Is normal, but it's not that I don't have it and I know a friend or somebody I know that does the same kind of business like that I do, sells it, and I will not collect from them because I am in a competition with them. If you and your friend are both selling the same kind of product, you both are competitors, but people tend to mistake the word competitor. My competitor are still people that does the same kind of business that I do. By defect, they are my competitor. Doesn't mean we are fighting. People tend to mistake competition as fighting. It's not. Those are people that you look up to. They do the same kind of business as you. Maybe when creating your buyer persona, you look at them, you look at the kind of things they do, you use it for your own business model too. You use those things they do in their business. There's one thing, what they call gap analysis. When you're creating your gap analysis in your business, maybe you check there's some part of your business that are not functioning well. There is something you feel is not going right with your business, and you want to do something about it. So when you're doing your gap analysis, the part of things you do when doing that is to look at your competitors, look at what they are doing right, look at what it is they are doing that you're not doing, look at what is trending, look at how they are doing it, how they are using it at social media platforms, and then you want to integrate that into your own. You want to see how you can do that and start making your own business functional. So that is when you need your competitors, guys. You need your competitors when you're in business. So your competitor does not mean somebody you'll be fighting with. No, people mistake that word a lot. So especially amongst friends, they mistake it like this. We are friends, we're doing the same kind of business, so you are my competition. So it's not fight. I see so many makeup artists in Nigeria that they do collaborations together. I remember when I used to style bridal hair, we do like a group collaboration. You find like 3 makeup artists on set, 3 hairstylists on set, photographers on set, everybody collaborating together for one goal, to meet one particular goal. I'm sorry guys if the lights keep going up and down. I'm using natural light, so which is really normal, but most people tend to mistake that your friends doing the same business with you are your competitors, but not in a bad way. You just need to learn from them. You just need to pick 1 or 2 things from them. You can even have a discussion with them about the business. You're in business together. The thing most people don't know is that there's no business in this world you want to do that has never been done before, but once you start it, there is a place for you there. You have your own customers for yourself. You have your own customers. So the fact that maybe you want to start a business, you say, oh, the market is so saturated, so many people are doing this business, so many people are selling pineapple, how am I going to now get customers? Even if it's in one street that everybody that is selling pineapple are, you go to the market, you see line, they'll call it this place clothes line. Everybody on that line are selling clothes, but they all make sales every day because we all have our customers. So when you're trying to get angry at your friends that don't patronize you because they patronize the other friends, you're just being greedy. You're not focusing on your own target audience. Because if you're doing something right, you won't need to beg for people to buy from you. If you're doing it right, if you're taking criticism, if you're trying to upgrade every time, if you're trying to find out the things that works for your business, if you're always doing those gap analysis, trying to upgrade your business in different way, you won't need to bother about who patronizes you or not. It will naturally come to you. So your friends in the same kind of business with you are not your you see his competitors. They are your competitors, but you don't need to fight with them. Yeah, that's how I'm going to put it. They are your competitors, but you don't need to fight with them. They are your competitors. Competitors are necessary in business. Competition is necessary in business. They help you to grow more. They help you to move more forward. So your friends should not be your fighting partners. Okay, so another thing you need to ask yourself, this thing I'm selling, this product I'm selling, or this service I'm rendering, is this something that when my friends buy it from me, or when I do makeup on my friend, is something that when they go out there, somebody else will see it and appreciate it? Someone will see it and say, oh wow, I love this, where did you get it? I think what should be our priority most times is figuring out how to grow, how to get better at what we do, how to be the best at what we do, and not who is buying what. which friend is buying from me or not. That has never been my problem. I never, when I started my business, okay, fine, of course I will invite my friends. Those are the first set of people, like I mentioned earlier in this video. Those are the first set of people you will market to, but they are not your core target. They are not your target audience. It has never been my thing right from beginning. So I think that is what has helped me. I don't even feel it when most people buy from others. I even try to help as much as I can. I have friends then that they don't buy hairs from me, but then they will bring their hair, I'll treat it for them. They have hairs that has issue, they bring it for me, I'll treat it for them. So it's just I think the main thing is to just find different ways to try and grow. Be an expert at what you do. Always try to find different ways to grow. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to learn. There's always room for improvement. You keep finding different ways to improve, to increase that your income. So you're selling this particular product in this certain way, and then after some years you want to revisit that and say, oh, this is my current business model, is it working well for me? Is there something we need to tweak? Is there something we need to change? You revisit it yearly if you can, and then you know how best to do. That is how people grow. Growing does not necessarily mean when you keep pumping money into business. Growing is when that thing you've been doing since last year, you have changed to something higher, like that. There's always room to grow. There's always room to ask questions. And most people, what they do is that when they see people that are in business, in the same kind of business with them, especially if they are close one, I'm not talking about somebody that is far off from you, maybe someone close, and you don't want to ask questions because you feel that this person in my competition, I can't ask this person. The person will now feel that I want to learn something from them, or I know that is pride. There are some things I've seen. So many makeup artists, they will call each other and they will do training within each other. I've never seen people that are so cooperative. I don't, maybe it's just me or the kind of people, makeup artists I know, that have been so cooperative like them. Like they gather together and talk about makeup, how to grow. You see them hanging out together, which is really nice. Maybe it's just the set of makeup artists I know. I don't know if it's general, but you always find different ways to grow. And there are some friends, I don't know, maybe I don't know, for lack of a better word, haters friend. That's what I would call those set of people that probably when you're doing the same business with somebody, or you want to start a business that one of your friends is doing, you will now start seeing them as your enemy. Yes, I think that's the word I've been looking for. Seeing, you're seeing people as your enemy, not competitors or competition. Like I've explained earlier what competition really means, why you really need a competitor as a business owner. But most friends see those their friends that are in the same kind of business as them as enemies, not competitors. So for I'll give you an example. I have a friend, or will I say I used to have a friend that started same kind of business that I do, and then I am not the type that you will start the same kind of business that I do and I will start, even when, if you ask me, Seth, I will with all my heart and explain things to you. The only thing that I cannot do is to give you contact of my distributor. I can't do that. You can do that yourself. You can find out, do the research yourself. I'm not going to do that for you, because of course you want to protect, in as much as they are your friends. Everybody should have their own distributor and their own contact. Everybody in the industry are trying to protect their own contacts, if you get what I mean. So but every other thing that has to be advised in the business, I mean, I feel privileged that you're asking me about the business, because you think that I know the business enough to give advice. So I feel privileged when people ask me that question, and I try as much as possible to give advice as much as I can, because of course if you're growing, you want others to grow too. So it's a good thing when you see other women coming to you and say, I want to start up this business, what do you think? As far as you're asking the question in a good way and in a more constructive way, of course I will give you a very good answer as far as you're not being invasive or you're now trying to tell me to give you contact of where I import things from. No, that there is limits. Yes, I'll tell you the truth, there is limits. I won't ask you either. So because you're starting up a business as I am, and then at the end of the day what she did was to like block me from seeing her status and all those things, I'm like, this is so childish. That was it. You know, when somebody just delete themselves from their being your friend just because of what? Because of business. I don't know. I just feel that you're not bold enough. You don't have that self-confidence, so you're not bold enough. You're just insecure. That's how I see it. You're just insecure when you start seeing your friends as your enemy, your friends as your frenemies because of business. So I think I've mentioned everything I plan to mention in today's video. I don't want this video to be too long, so yeah, let me know what you think. I just feel that we just need to make that conscious effort to see our friends as friends, our friends as competitors and not enemies if they are in the same business as us, and we should try as much as possible to relate with them, talk about things together, make that conscious effort. You don't get angry because this your friend is making sales more than you. It even happens between friends doing different business. Talk more of the ones doing the same business. I've seen all those kind of scenarios a lot. You don't have to. All you need to do is find a way to grow yourself, grow your business, try and grow. Everybody, there's nobody that does not like to associate themselves with success. So when you're growing, you start attracting people, you attract success more. Everybody wants to associate themselves with success. So once you're growing, people will continually you keep attracting people to you. Okay, I think, yeah, that's everything I have to say. I've given my own 2 coins on this particular issue. Let me know what you think about this particular topic. Leave your comments. I will be engaging with everybody in the comment section. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on this matter, and if you have experienced any of it, or if you have been in that shoe before, maybe you've been angry at a friend before, you've taken a friend as an enemy, not a competitor, because of business, let me know in the comment section. There is no harm in it. Everybody has done it in 1 or 2 ways unconsciously. We've all done those things unconsciously. It's just for us to grow up and make conscious effort to change that. Okay guys, until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and send this video to somebody. It might really help somebody out there. Always make sure you share my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.